knows why some things have staying power and some don't? Air pumps in your shoes, Blues Traveller, the kids from Jerry Maguire, and smoking in hospitals. All things that we thought would be around forever, but didn't quite survive. And now another long-standing cultural institution may be on the way out.
Marriage may be going out of style amongst millennials.
The current marriage rate is at its lowest point in a century, and it's dropping.
Of course it's dropping. We're just finally being honest with ourselves that it's not normal. You meet a couple that's been married for 50 years and no one says, yeah, that checks out, that's par for the course. It's always, oh my God, how did you do it? What's your secret? And you always get the same response. She says, well, it's all about compromise. And then the guy chuckles and says, yeah, she's always right. And then he looks down at the floor and a small portion of him dies. Or people say, well, marriage is hard work. F*** that. F*** that. I don't want to come home from work and have even more work. I don't even want to go to work for work. The problem with marriage is that we've turned it into something that was never intended to be.
Historians divide marriage in America into 3 different eras. And the first era was really about helping people achieve their basic physiological survival sorts of needs.
In the earliest days, you needed someone to watch your back, since most of your days were spent avoiding shit that could kill you. The marriage contract was like, hey, quick, you grab that potato and I'll look out for velociraptors. Till death do us part. Oh, that was quick. I guess we're parted. Oh, he left the bottom half. That's good. I can have sex and eat tonight. It wasn't until recently that love was even part of the equation.
The modern idea of marriage as being mainly about love and companionship only emerged in the last couple of centuries.
The institution was too sacred, was too important, and so spouses were workmates rather than soulmates.
Where did this idea come from, that spouses had to be soulmates? Like, even if you're in love, there's no such thing as a soulmate. If there really, truly was only one person in the entire universe who's capable of loving you, you're a c***. The definition of marriage has changed. Today, people who get married think they're entitled to happiness and fulfillment and all that bullshit, and most of them are in for a real shock.
We're looking not only for love and connection through the marriage and sexual fulfillment, of course, but also for these more tricky, complicated sorts of need fulfillment, needs like self-actualization, personal growth, and a sense of vitality. Because of this additional complexity, more of our marriages are falling short, leaving us disappointed.
No wonder you're disappointed. Vitality in marriage. No one says, I was going to go skydiving this weekend, but instead I'm doing something way cooler, getting yelled at by Becky for not making enough money. Then I'm going to quietly jerk off in the basement next to a box of cat turds. Carpe diem. That's Spanish for good evening. The institution of marriage is an outdated relic of a less enlightened time.
Marriage is an institution that has curtailed women's freedom for centuries. I know feminists who've taken their husband's name because they say it's easier. You're basically being branded, so anyone who sees your name knows immediately who you belong to.
Women aren't property. Sorry, I just have to say that out loud from time to time to remind myself. Women aren't property. I would never make a woman change her last name so people know she belongs to me. All they have to do is look for the disappointment and deep sadness in her eyes, and they'll know she's a Jefferies. If you're married and you're happy, that's great. But marriage isn't right for a lot of people. That doesn't mean they can't enjoy relationships. Why does it have to be a forever contract or nothing? There's no other option for the rest of us. So I'm proposing a new type of partnership. It's based on the traditional wedding vows. It's called I love you for better. It's a way to tell the person you're with that they're the one for you, at least for the moment, until you change your mind or find someone better. Or until someone stops closing the door when they take a shit, because at that point, You've crossed a line that cannot be uncrossed. Or until your high school crush's divorce is finalised and you can get in there. Yeah. Or until one of you goes completely blind. I mean, there are dogs for that sort of thing. Or until one of you wants to have sex with someone else. I mean, there are dogs for that sort of thing. So for the couples out there that are in a happy, I love you for better situation, congratulations. I think you're going to really temporarily make it.